There's lots of change happening in the world at the moment, and there's a lot of change happening within the workforce as well. Baby boomers are retiring as every year goes on, and also the Gen Zs are moving into the workforce much more quickly as well and starting to take up leadership positions. So there are lots of opportunities here, but there's also some risks and challenges that we need to think about. The boomers have had a lot of experience and have a lot of wisdom, and as they move out, we need to make sure that that capital of knowledge is not lost. There is such an important role for boomers to be playing, particularly around mentoring and coaching and championing on the next generation. I know that people are scared of the unknown and that it can be hard to connect and really understand each other, particularly when there are big gaps within generations. But there are things that and roles for everyone to play in this. A big role is to be identifying the potential for new leaders, for younger leaders, and to be empowering them. And so, yeah, the role of mentoring and coaching is going to be really important to play. That's going to involve letting go of some of the ways that we've done things in the past and embracing new ideas, new ways of doing things and new opportunities. But also championing the younger people at the same time as honouring what has been done in the past as well. I think also it's not just boomers, but Gen X and millennials will also need to be helping to pass the baton down and to be providing new opportunities. And I think this is going to shift very quickly soon as well. We need to be building trust with each other, not disdain of the other, either of how things used to be or how things should be in the future. We need to find ways to be able to reconcile both of those and to align towards common goals together with an open mind. So, ways to be able to do this: we need to be listening to each other well. We need to be building up and finding ways to encourage and champion each other, to be showing belief, particularly for younger people. And a big aspect of this is to be giving permission and allowing them to have a voice, and not just to be able to have words and then put it to the side, but to then turn those words into actions that are going to be meaningful for them and the organisation, and ultimately thinking globally to contribute for the greater good. They're just a few things. The other thing that comes to mind is that next generation isn't necessarily in 5 or 10 years' time, but they're the now generation as well. It's a big area. It's not easy to address because people don't want to offend other people, but it's really important to be having these conversations, to have this in our minds and to be intentional about how we can be learning from each other and championing on and identifying the leaders for the future and for now as well. I hope that's helpful for you. Please reach out to discuss how we can support you in this time of transition in the workforce and in your organisation.